They say Haki is a spiritual energy derived from your willpower. But what if this energy was used in the bedroom to pound her? In this video, we'll be ranking the 6 Haki types by how good they'd be in the bedroom. There's only one Haki type in the "you're making me squirt" category. If you can guess the Haki type in that tier, then I shall shed a tear for you because you're probably as cooked as me. So sit back, grab your testicuzzi, and let me cook. First up, we got basic armament Haki. With this Haki type, you can make parts of your body hard as a rock. Who wouldn't want to turn their gummy worm into a black mamba? But just being hard won't save you, cause let's be honest, you've got a small wang. Hey, it's okay. I'm in the same boat as Roger and we're both laughing at your small dick. But I'm a nice guy, so I'll help you out. I got a group you can talk about this stuff with. It's called Peen Isn't Anonymous, or PA for short. And while you can't increase your length unless you get a dress rosa dick lift, you can use armament Haki to increase your girth. You can clearly see that Haki adds a thick layer over your skin to enhance the width. Plus, it makes you black, and we know if it's black, your meat is gonna hit harder than crack. Now this is a close contender for the "you're making me squirt" category, but the downside is armament Haki increases body heat hotter than the water in your testicuzzi. Using red rock on your red cock is gonna give your partner carpet burn. So because of that, we'll be moving armament Haki to the more girth tier. Okay, next up, we got basic observation Haki. This type of Haki lets you sense the presence of hidden people. How is this gonna help you smash? Well, short answer, it. Slightly longer answer, it won't help. Unless you're a pervert like Sanji, who uses his observation Haki to spy on women and find his next victim, there's not much you can do with this. The other application of this Haki is that it lets you feel other people's emotions as if they were your own. Being a dark empath, I have this ability naturally. For example, I once asked a stranger for some bus money at night while dressed in all black. The person ended up giving me both their phone and their money, and I had a feeling, call it a suspicion, that this guy was late to his Peen Isn't Anonymous meeting. He obviously gave me his stuff to reduce his weight and walk over there faster. But in sex terms, you could use this application of observation Haki to know what pleases your partner more. And since your emotions are synced, there's a high chance that you could bust together. Because of the multiple uses, I'll be placing observation Haki in the hybrid tier of double burst pervert. Alright, moving on to my favorite type of Haki, we have Conquerors, or Cock Haki for short. It's just like King Julian Caesar said, I came, I saw, I conquered. Well, with Conquerors Haki, you're gonna be repeating the first part of that phrase. Every character that's a Conquerors Haki user can pull. It's like they have that aura that makes you want to be a whore. Let's look at the lineup. Shanks, he fucks like an animal. More specifically, a rat. We got Zoro, who pulled Perona, Hiyori, Okiku, and even Sanji. And then there's characters like Don Chinjiao, who use both of his heads to bang 2 girls at once. And so, I'll be placing Conquerors Haki in the pervert tier. Wait, what the?
Top 10 biggest betrayals in anime, moment.
You see, even though Conquerors Haki users can pull, that doesn't mean that this Haki type is inherently good for sex. As a reminder, Conquerors Haki lets you overwhelm users with your willpower and even knock them out. Now imagine if someone like Sanji had Conquerors. I don't really feel safe for the women of the Straw Hat. Even Chopper at this point, keep him away from Sanji. This Haki type needs to be reserved for those who are pure of will. Otherwise, Sanji's gonna be writing his will after Zoro finds out what he did to Chopper.
That's basically the basics.
Now, it's time to get advanced. Many of you think that advanced means better, but that isn't the case with advanced armament. We took everything good about the original form, ignored it, and amplified the worst aspects. Just like Chopper's monster point post time skip. They gentrified my boy. I don't know what gentrified means, but it sounds right. Advanced armament, aka Rio, has 2 new abilities. First, it lets you damage the enemy without physically touching them. In smashing terms, you've essentially just put an air condom between your meat and her. But it's even worse because she can still get preggo. The second ability is that it allows for internal destruction. Instead of busting nuts, you're gonna be rearranging her guts. Her vagina is gonna be so destroyed, it'll disappear. Call that a magician. I may even need to open up a Gone Anonymous if there's enough victims. Unlike the movie, Rio is not getting anyone off, so it will be placed in the that hurts category. Okay, Haki sacking along, we have Advanced Observation Haki, aka Future Sight, aka Day Trading. Now what could the ability to look into the future do for you in sex? Simpleton answer, a lot. Distinguished answer, a variety of intriguing sexual scenarios can be envisioned, which I will describe in vivid detail below. First of all, you could see if a new position you want to try is gonna work out. I mean, we've all wanted to try the Amazonian position at least once, especially if the girl is from Amazon Lily. But it doesn't always work out, so using your visionary, you can stick to missionary. But by far, the best application for breeding is the ability to get post-nut clarity. We all know that post-nut clarity is a deep regret for finishing in, on, under, or through someone. You're gonna have a similar feeling after finishing this video, or finishing to this video. Hey, I don't judge alone. Me and Judge are judging you together as you edge to this video. And edging is precisely what advanced observation does. Finally, you can last longer than a minute in bed and put her in 7 positions in 70 minutes. And when you're ready to bust, your erectoplasm is gonna be as explosive as Katakuri's mochi shots. I think we've got a clear contender for the "you're making me squirt" category. Last up, we got the medium, rarest form of Haki, a cock. I actually had to do some research on advanced cocks, and then I also had to do some research on advanced cock Haki. Apparently, it allows you to infuse weapons or body parts, like your meat hammer, with Conqueror's coded attacks. And this does even more damage than regular attacks. This is like Rio, but on steroids. One stroke from your Jolly Roger, and she's gonna end up with a stroke. I really can't see any use for this Haki. I also can't see in general. After looking at those advanced cocks, I pulled a Fujitora and blinded myself. But I can imagine one possible use of ACOG. The black lightning could be used to give your partner electrostimulation like the minks do. But even then, you risk frying their brain with a misplaced strike. And don't even think about using the lightning while the testacuzzi is on. I learned that the hard way. So there's no way ACOG is getting anything higher than a "that hurts" tier. And it hurts me to say that this is the end of the video. Did you guess the right Haki for the top spot? Will your girl use Amazonian position to be on top and hit your G-spot? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to submerge your balls in the testacuzzi and subscribe for more One Piece and anime content. Bye bye!